Hi guys! Welcome to my class. Please subscribe so that you can be updated on the next lesson. Then like and share so that you can help other students. Our topic for today is about proportional and non-proportional relationships. You are going to learn it here the easy way. But before we proceed to our main lesson, let us discuss one important topic. We all know that mobile phones are very helpful to all of us and it makes our life easier. Much easier. We can send messages to our family and friends in just a matter of seconds, even if they are on the other side of the world. But I would like to remind you guys, mobile phone emits high level of radiation. I have a student who is always playing Mobile Legends after her classes. Even if she needs to eat and to pee, she doesn't want to do it because she will be killed in the Mobile Legend. She doesn't want to lose the game. She is missing her meals and forgot to go to the bathroom to pass her urine. Do you know what happened to her? She suffered from stomach aches due to ulcer and she got urinary tract infection. She doesn't have that before, but she gave it to herself because of giving too much time in mobile phones. Who among you guys is eating in front of mobile phones? Don't do this to yourself. Take care of your health. Please do not use mobile phones to damage your health, but instead, use it for your own advantage. Moving towards to our main lesson, we are going to identify proportional relationships and use equivalent ratios. Let us work on this example so that you will be guided. Aisha jogs 8 miles per hour. Is the number of miles she jogs proportional to the number of days she jogs? Explain. Let us draw a ratio table. The first row indicates the miles she jogged and the second row indicates the time. We are going to add on 8 miles per hour. So 8 plus 8 is 16. That is for 2 hours. 16 plus 8 is 24 for 3 hours. And 24 plus 8 is 32 for 4 hours. Currently, for each number of miles Aisha jogs, we're going to write the relationship of the hours spent and the ratio in simplest form. Writing the ratio miles jogged per hour, starting from the first column, 8 over 1 is equal to 8. On the second column, 16 over 2 is equal to 8. The third column, 24 over 3, also equal to 8. And the fourth column, 32 over 4, is also 8. Hence, the distance Aisha jogged is proportional to the number of hours she spends jogging. Let us work on another example so that you can understand it well. A mower in Abu Dhabi charges 35 dirhams for the first hour and 30 dirhams for each additional hour. Is the fee proportional to the number of hours worked? Make a table of values to explain your reasoning. Drawing a ratio table, the first row indicates the charge in dirhams and the second row indicates the time in hour. Consequently, for mowing 1 hour, the charge is 35. For mowing 2 hours, it is 35 plus 30, which will give us 65. And for the charge in 3 hours, that is 65 plus 30, which will give us 95. Accordingly, for each hour of mowing, we are going to write the relationship of the fee and number of time as a ratio in simplest form. Hence, writing the ratio charge over time is equal to 35 over 1 or 35. For the second column, 65 over 2 or 32.5. And for the third column, 95 over 3 or 31.67. Answering the question, is the fee proportional to the number of hours worked? The answer is no, because the ratio of the two quantities are not the same. The fee for mowing is not proportional to the number of times mowed. Let us work on another example so that you can hit it off. A recipe for dates frosting calls for 1/3 cup of dates fruit without seeds and 1 egg white. Is the number of egg whites used proportional to the cups of date fruit used? Make a table of values to explain your reasoning. Drawing a ratio table, the first row indicates the cups of dates and the second row indicates the egg whites. For the first column of numbers, each egg white needs 1/3 cup of dates. If we are going to use 2 egg whites, we are going to add 1/3 plus 1/3, which will give us 2/3. If we are going to use 3 egg whites, we're going to add 2/3 plus 1/3, which will give us 3/3 or 1. And if we are going to use 4 egg whites, we are going to add 3/3 plus 1/3 is equal to 4/3. Subsequently, for each number of cups of dates, we are going to write the relationship of the cups and the number of egg whites of mixed as a ratio in simplest form. So, the ratio number of cups of dates over egg whites. As a result, 1/3 over 1 is equal to 1/3. On the second column of numbers, 2/3 over 2 is equal to 1/3. On the third column, 3/3 over 3 is equal to 1/3. And on the fourth column, 4/3 over 4 is also equal to 1/3. The answer on the question, is the number of egg whites used proportional to the cups of dates fruit used? Is yes, because all of the ratios between the two quantities can be simplified to 1/3. The amount of mixed use is proportional to the amount of dates fruit use. It is 1/3. To wrap it up, we can identify the proportional relationship of two quantities by drawing ratio table. After drawing the ratio table and filling up all the values required, if the result of the two quantities of the relationship are the same, you can identify or conclude that the relationship is proportional. But if the relationship of the two quantities are not the same, therefore the ratio of the two quantities are not proportional. Now guys, let us continue our discussion regarding mobile phones. Do you know that it also hinders sleeps? The blue light emitted by screens on cell phones restrain the production of melatonin. This melatonin is the hormone that controls your sleep. Reducing the melatonin makes it harder to fall and stay asleep. So guys, the best way to protect our brain is to reduce the amount of verbal communications we have in our phone. Always remember, cell phones expose us to a great deal of radiation. So there are a lot of risks with regards to our health. We need to take good care of our health and use mobile phone for our own advantage. Okay? Reduce playing and communication using mobile phone unless it is very important. I will never stop reminding you what Sheikh Zayed wrote for us. Education is like a lantern which lights your way in a dark alley. Let us give importance to our education so that we're not going to be blindfolded in the future. In case you have question or confusion on some part of the lesson, I want you to go back, revise it again, watch it carefully, slowly, and I know you can get it. Life is a math equation. You cannot get the most of it if you cannot convert the negatives into positive. I want you to score high in math, be wise and healthy. Okay? Till next math lesson. Be safe. Bye-bye.